Valley Weather Center. This is your evening weather update.
After being stuck in the past several days with this weather pattern with the upper level low rotating across areas now starting to pull northeastward, so we will see weather changes the next few days, more sunshine, a little less in the way of rainfall, at least until I think we get Sunday afternoon, Sunday night with the possibility of a thunderstorm complex and warmer temperatures because of that. As upper ridging builds in from Texas toward the Mississippi Valley, we will start to see temperatures go up. Today, we're still on the cooler side, dropping out of the 70s into the 60s this evening, getting down to the lower 60s as we head through the overnight hours for our morning lows. Partly cloudy skies after any early evening showers in, and then maybe a few isolated showers or thunderstorms again as we head into Friday. Here's the FUTURECAST showing any evening thunderstorms ending early. Very few, if any, of them still around by 7 to 8 o'clock. Then partly cloudy as we head through the overnight hours, starting in the lower 60s for a large part of it. So I wouldn't be surprised if one or two locations get down to 58, 59 briefly as we have slightly drier low-level air moving in. Then partly cloudy as we head through our Friday, warming into the low to mid 80s through the afternoon. And notice a few pop-up showers and thunderstorms being possible through the afternoon and the early evening. Just no widespread rain, but if you get under one, rainfall could be locally heavy for a brief time. Then I think we're dry for Saturday. That upper ridge starts to build closer to the area. Thunderstorms staying off to the west. More the same for Sunday during the daytime hours. There may be a few isolated showers and thunderstorms as we get into Sunday evening and overnight, and this frontal boundary gets closer to the area. A thunderstorm complex may be approaching either our location or very near that, so showers and thunderstorms become more likely. Some of those storms could be strong, and then as the frontal boundary stalls near the area, we're going to get into northwest flow aloft next week, so this is more like what you would expect in late June, early July. Daily chances of isolated storms, highs in the upper 80s and lower 90s, and watching to the northwest next week to see if any thunderstorm complexes dive in, like you often see in the few weeks before the 4th of July weekend. So getting more seasonable as we head through the latter part of June into early July here the next 10 days or so. Low to mid 80s for our Friday, and then upper 80s, lower 90s as we head through the weekend into a large part of next week. Also, notice the morning lows over the weekend and early next week also getting closer to 70 degrees, what we expect for this time of year. We're watching Tropical Storm BRET on the board, moving toward the Lesser Antilles this afternoon. We also have Tropical Storm 4 trying to organize behind it. This one likely to become Cindy. We'll take them one at a time. Here's the latest advisory on Tropical Storm BRET. Maximum sustained winds still 65 miles an hour, moving westward, so about to cross soon into the Eastern Caribbean tonight. And then it will weaken as it moves deeper into the Caribbean because of increasing wind shear. So not a threat to the United States. Tropical Depression number 4 is behind that, moving to the west-northwest at 14 miles an hour, maximum sustained winds at 35. This one likely to become Tropical Storm Cindy and strengthen a little bit before it encounters stronger wind shear as it moves north of the Leeward Islands and recurves out into the open Atlantic, likely to weaken as it encounters that wind shear. So this one also not a threat to the lower 48 United States. Your hometown forecast for Friday, partly sunny, isolated showers and thunderstorms possible. Daytime highs in the low to mid 80s over southern middle Tennessee. More the same in northwest Alabama. Rain chances Friday here might be a tick lower than it will be over southern middle Tennessee. Most of us getting into the mid 80s with otherwise partly sunny skies. And then I think we get to very near, if not into the lower 90s over the weekend. Maybe an isolated storm returning Sunday midday and afternoon. Better chance of more widespread rain and thunderstorms Sunday evening, Sunday night into early Monday morning. And then as we go into next week, daily storm chances, but they'll be isolated in coverage. Daytime highs very near 90 degrees. What you would expect as you head into the latter part of June and the early part of July for the Tennessee Valley. There's the latest 7-day forecast. I'll be back at 9 o'clock with another check of your local weather.